traveling on the prairie, I can hear the coyote howl. I can hear the creaking of the wagon train and the hooting of the owl. I'm on the road to Tombstone with my six-gun and guitar. I ought to be there by sundown with my elbows on the bar. Tombstone, Arizona, soon I'm gonna see. I'm pretty nigh broke, but if I don't choke, I'll sing and joke till I feel my poke in Tombstone, Arizona. I left my gal in Tucson just to shop around a while. I hope no ornery outlaw captivates her with a smile. If a thing like that should happen, I reckon I'd drop dead. But before I die, I'll fill that geezer plumb full of lead. Tombstone, Arizona, soon I'm gonna see. I'm pretty nigh broke, but if I don't choke, I'll sing and joke till I feel my poke in Tombstone, Arizona.
You know, Tex, I've been riding this horse so long, my foot's almost killing me.
Hey, you've got no kick coming. Think of the poor horse.
Oh, is that so? Well, of all the fool expeditions we've ever been on, this is the worst. Chasing a wagon show clean across Arizona.
Well, that's a right good outfit. And besides, there's nothing wrong with wanting to see a show more than once.
More than once. 7 towns and 8 nights, not including Sundays.
That's the life.
What are you talking about?
Well, what's the use of spending your life chasing dogies over hills?
You sure are an arbitrary critter. Singing will never make you a living.
Maybe not. But I sure get a lot of fun out of trying. Hey, there's the show up ahead there. Something must be wrong.
You owe the liver stable a $7 feed bill. And you owe the town hall $2 for coal oil. That's the lights. And you owe a $12 board bill at Jim Carter's eating house. And you owe a $10 fee for making me ride out here to get you.
Well, that seems to amount to about $12, doesn't it?
Yes, about Huh? Your calculation is just a little bit off, ain't they? It amounts to exactly $31.
Well, now we've done such bad business the last week or two, Sheriff, it's sort of eaten up all our ready cash. Now, I think if you let us get on to Tombstone, we'll be able to pay the bill in full.
You ain't gonna get to Tombstone. Unhitch them teams, John.
Right.
I reckon they're more than enough to cover what you owe.
Howdy, Professor.
What's the trouble, Sheriff?
This here show here has got a lot of unpaid bills that amount to exactly $31. And I'm impounding them there teams until McGill pays up.
Well, you can't do that.
Are you trying to tell me what I can do and what I can't?
Well, I'm mighty sorry that business has been so bad, sir. But they'll do all right in Tombstone.
Ain't gonna get to Tombstone.
I'm afraid the sheriff's right, my boy.
Well, maybe I could square things with the sheriff. That is, if you wouldn't mind.
Why, but
You know, I've always had a hankering to be in a show. I was just wondering if I'd pay the sheriff off. Maybe you could find a place for me in your troupe. You know, I play the guitar a little. Well, I don't know if you'd like my voice or not, but I'd sure appreciate a chance.
I'd be glad to see what you could do, but I couldn't allow you to,
Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Tex, what are you doing?
Sheriff, if you just mark that bill paid now.
I'd be mighty pleased to.
Ida, our luck seems to be changing. Poor fellow. He's just throwing his money away.
I'm sorry to cause you to trouble like this, but the law's the law. Come on, John, let's get going.
I'm mighty grateful to you, young man.
Don't mention it. My name's Mallinson, Tex Mallinson. This is Mr. Hopper, but you can call him Grass for short.
Oh, Tex.
How do you do, Mr. Hopper?
How do you do?
Boys, meet Mr. Tex Mallinson and Mr. Grasshopper.
How do you do? How do you do?
They're joining up with us.
Glad to have you with us. Thank you.
Let's get going, men.
Well, it's blown away.
I'm a howling fool from Texas with a 6-gun in my pack. I eat rattlesnakes for breakfast, my coffin's on my back. Got a bobcat for a partner and we get along sublime. I sharpen my teeth on tombstones just to pass away the time. Tombstone, Arizona, soon I'm gonna see. Pretty nice bloke, but if I don't choke, I'll sing and joke till I feel my poke in Tombstone, Arizona.
You're laying it on kind of thick, ain't you, Professor? Them are pretty big letters. You think I can live up to all that?
A mere bagatelle, my boy. With myself as impresario, your success is assured.
Well, them's mighty big words, Professor. But you know, Tex, he's a cowhand. He ain't no actor.
My good man, I am a thespian. And to one who has trodden the boards with the immortal boon, nothing is impossible.
Well, maybe you could do something for me then. Now listen to this.
Well, I guess these horses don't appreciate good music.
You shouldn't have frightened them. You might have killed Billy. I don't get sore, Marge. It was fun.
I think you need a little more practice, my good man. Just a little more practice.
Say, mister, are you a play actor?
Well, sorta.
Well, what do you do?
Well, I play a guitar and I make funny noises with my mouth.
Oh, you mean you're a singer?
Well, some people call it that.
If you don't sing any better than you play the trombone, I don't think we'll go to the show. Oh, but Marge, we've been counting on this. We gotta go.
Well, son, if your mother won't take you, I'll see what I can do.
Aye, she ain't my mother. She's only my sister. And if she won't take me, I'll tell on her. That's what Dad wants to town for.
Where is your father?
Oh, he's down at the Mint Saloon. Billy, you might explain to the man that Father's there on business. Oh, yeah, my dad's the county commissioner. He has a whole lot of business.
Well, if you'll pardon me, I seem to have some business of my own. I'll see you later. Hey! Haven't you done enough damage with that horn?
Oh, well, Tex, it slipped that time. I can do much better. Now listen to this.
Come on, Billy.
All right, Grant. That's better. Well, I was just getting warmed up. I haven't started yet.
I just wanted enough to attract their attention, not frighten them away.
Well, Tex, I was just going to play him a tune.
Not now, Greg. Later. Ladies and gentlemen, step in closer, please. Don't be afraid. Just a little closer. That's fine. Now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight you're going to see one of the greatest shows ever presented in Tombstone. One of the finest aggregations of talent ever presented on any stage. Brought together by that famous impresario, Professor McGill. Flanked by one of the finest troops of entertainers ever seen west of Dodge City.
Now?
Not now, Greg. Later. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. The line forms to the left. Have your money ready, and Professor McGill himself will greet you. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. 50 cents. $1/2 of a dollar. Don't be bad. That's right, everybody goes in tonight. Not now, Tex. Not now, Grass. Wait till we get this bunch on the inside. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Come right in. 50 cents. Have your money ready.
One, please.
Good evening, miss. I've been expecting you.
I couldn't disappoint Billy. He had such peculiar taste. Has he gone in yet?
Well, yes, about 10 minutes ago.
Perhaps I'd better join him. He must be lonesome in there all by himself.
Well, how we doing, Professor?
Business is excellent, my boy. We've already taken in over $200.
Well, I guess they're about all in. Time to start. I'll see you backstage. All right, Grass. Now.
But Tex, there ain't anybody around here to hear it.
That's the idea.
One moment, please. The entrance is 50 cents each.
If we like your show, we'll pay you. On our way out.
What's the matter, Professor?
Why, a bunch of ruffians walked in without paying. I tried to stop them, but they threw me on one side.
Oh, it's lucky you weren't hurt.
Well, I'll attend to that later. Let's go on with the show. Hey, Hopper, you make the introductions.
Oh, gee, that's swell. Look. Ladies and gentlemen, the first number on the program. The first number on the program tonight will be Mr. Tex Mallison, the world's greatest vocalist and guitarist. The world's greatest vocalist and guitarist. Well, anyway, he sings.
You went over great. Listen to that fall. That's the finest introduction I ever had.
I'm a wild Texas cowboy. I'm ready and I'm rough. I hail from way out yonder, where they always call your bluff. I've never settled down. I'm always on the go. I'm a wild Texas cowboy from down near Mexico. I ride high, I ride wide, I ride handsome. I rope through when I rope through, and then some. I'm a long buckaroo, and I'm wild and woolly too. I ride high, wide, and handsome. I ride high, I ride wide, I ride handsome. I'm alone and on my own, never lonesome. Oh, the gals like my smile and my easy-going style. I ride high, wide, and handsome. Oh, rope and a ride and a roam and a ramble, and a swing a rawhide and a sometimes gamble. Let me ride my own horse, and as long as I'm the boss, I'll ride high, wide, and handsome.
Thank you very much, folks. It's mighty encouraging to a performer, especially to a new one like I am. And just to show you how much I appreciate it, I'd like to do something for you that's a little different from what you usually see in a theater. But I'm going to need the cooperation of every one of you. But I promise that if you do cooperate, you're going to be highly entertained.
All right, cowboy, let's have it.
All right? Now, every one of you, keep your eyes straight to the front, while I walk to the back of the theater and play a few notes on my guitar. And when I play those notes, something very peculiar is going to happen. Shall I do it?
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
All right now, folks. Everybody turn and look at the stage. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Now, every man in the audience raise his hands over his head. I may not be so easy on the next man that reaches for his gun. Now, everybody face the stage again. Professor McGill, will you step down here, please? Professor, will you point out the men that walked into this show without paying?
Yes, these are the men.
Now, all you folks except these men back here can put down your hands. I'm sorry to trouble you, but these men came into this show without paying. Now, that's not fair to you, and it ain't fair to us. All right, Professor. Collect 50 cents each from these gentlemen.
Wait a minute, Mallinson. We were just having a little fun. I'll pay for all of us.
Well, I'm sure that everybody found your little joke quite amusing. All right, Professor. Take the gentleman's money and we'll go on with the show.
Thank you.
Folks, Professor McGill has a real treat in store for you now, in the person of Salty Holmes, the boy that does strange things with a harmonica. Come on, boy. Let it go, Salty.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a number here called the Fox Chase, which you can hear the dogs, the man hollering, whistling, hear all of that at once.
The wagons are burning!
Too late.
I'd give my bottom dollar to find out who fired those wagons.
So would I.
We only took in a little over $200 last night, and our expenses are over 100.
Well, what we've got to do now is to raise enough money to buy some new equipment.
But where and how?
Well, I don't know yet. I'm going into town to see if I can find a way to put us on our feet again.
Oh, I can't have you shoulder my loss.
Now, but Professor, it's not only your loss. It's Gene's and Hopper's and all the rest of the outfit. I'll see you later.
Fine lad.
3 on the red, 6 on the green.
20 on the white.
Black, 28.
Yes, sir, Mr. Workman. They tell me this fellow Mallison made monkeys out of Price in his outfit. Any man that can make Price and the rest of them call quits deserves a lot of credit. I'd like to meet that young fellow. That's him coming in right now.
What do you have?
Buttermilk.
Buttermilk? Coming right up, Mr. Mollison.
My name is Sheriff Higginbotham, Mr. Mallison.
Well, I guess you got a warrant for my arrest on account of what happened at the theater last night.
No, you were within your rights.
Well, that's something.
As a matter of fact, you were quite a hero.
Yeah?
You betcha.
Well, maybe I was just born lucky.
By the way, meet Mr. Workman, one of our county commissioners. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Mallinson.
Thanks, sir.
My son and daughter told me about how you handled that situation at the theater last night.
Oh, that was nothing. I just happened to catch him off guard.
I don't know about that. From what I hear, handling difficult situations seems to be somewhat in your line. I'm sorry about what happened to your wagons last night.
Yeah, that was mighty unfortunate. The burning of those wagons left us flat broke, well, except what little money we took in last night at the theater.
Any idea who did it?
No question in my mind at all. It was Price and his gang.
I wouldn't be surprised, but what you're right.
Ed, what can you do about it?
Well, I don't believe I can do anything about it. That is, leastwise, without more direct proof. I think Mr. Mallison here is just guessing.
Well, anything we can do, just let us know. Thanks, sir. There is something you can do right now. Yes? Yes, sir. What's that?
Just say the word.
I've got to find a job.
Joe, what about those unpaid taxes?
That's a great idea. Suppose we sit down and talk it over. All right. Say, is there any money in this tax collecting business?
10% is $20,000. But it's mighty risky. And you'll have to tackle Harry Price and a lot more like him.
Hey, I already like that job.
All right, then. It's a deal. Ed here will swear you in, and you can make your headquarters at my ranch.
Well, I like that part of it, too.
Open those bags. Say, this thing's light as a feather. There's $20,000 in those packs. Open them up. It's hay. It can't be. Mountain is tricked us.
That's right. How'd you guess it? Reach for the sky. Toss your guns on the ground. You first. Now you. And you. You. All right, Spice. Toss it. Here they come. Swim up. You boys cut Piper's men off of the low road. Hopper and I'll go after Tex. Hey, you certainly can handle that gun of yours.
Did they get any of the money?
I don't see how they could. What do you mean?
I put it in his barn. That's me. Always using my head. Well, what do we do with him?
You and Hopper take him into Sheriff Higginbottom while I'll go back to your ranch and get the money. Oh, by the way, there's a rather important question I'd like to ask your daughter. Do you mind?
Not at all, my boy. You have my blessing.
See you later, Hopper.
Well, guess that makes me an orphan.
I've owned 10,000 jockeys and one old mangy mule. I've flowed 1,000,000 paces like a crazy ornery fool. I've seen the finest gals on earth from silk to crinoline. I've had delirium tremens, but there's nothing I ain't seen. Tombstone, Arizona, soon I'm gonna see. I'm pretty nigh broke, but if I don't choke, I'll sing and joke till I feel my poke in Tombstone, Arizona. Oh, I've had my trouble troubles in Tombstone, but I found it worth the while. For sitting right beside me is what won me with a smile. We'll ride this dear old buckboard down the trail of married life, for I'm sworn into love and honor and obey my wife. Tombstone, Arizona, you've been kind to me. You gave me a bride, she's my pride. Away we'll ride side by side from Tombstone, Arizona. Oh, I've had my troubles in Tombstone, but I found it worth the while. For sitting right beside me is what won me with a smile. We'll ride this dear old buckboard down the trail of married life, for I'm sworn into love and honor and obey my wife. Tombstone, Arizona, you've been kind to me. You gave me a bride, she's my pride. Away we'll ride side by side from Tombstone,